I'd never given much thought to how I would die.
Ironically, everyone else has imagined how Kristen Stewart would die. I think this is just stock footage from that Southwest Airlines reality show. This logging truck is being driven by no one.
Your hair's longer.
This bad father is bad because he doesn't know the length of the hair of his daughter who lives 6 states away. This giant 2-story house only has 1 bathroom.
Oh, right. 1 bathroom. My first day at a new school.
That's a hell of a great parking spot she got on her first day.
Nice ride.
This guy's wearing a vest when he rips on Bella's ride, but then it's gone in the next shot.
Isabel Swan.
You're, Isabella.
Hey, you're from Arizona, right?
Everyone knows the new girl in school almost immediately. Who the is this, the director's daughter? White guy definitely shouldn't be chasing after black guy.
You're the shiny new toy.
What is it about the pasty, introverted Bella that makes everyone so drawn to her? It's really cold in Washington right now, but there's a large fan with stupid confetti flowing out of it, keeping the room cool, I guess. Yep, this is how British people react to Kristen Stewart, all right. I tried looking at a girl like this once, but all I got was a restraining order. Well, at least they were subtle with the angel imagery. Edward moves 60 feet in half a second, and no one questions it but Bella.
You should ask Jessica.
This guy got turned down by Bella, but lucked into Jessica. That's like asking out the most average girl in school, but finding out the homecoming queen wants your jock.
Are you going to tell me how you stopped the band?
Private conversation happens 15 inches from 2 random girls' ears. Bella trips so hard it pushes the girl with no hat into another dimension and replaces her with a girl in a hat. This van completely disappears when Jacob and his buddies arrive and then reappears so the white kids can trash the Cullens with the Indians.
What did your friends mean about, the Cullens don't come here?
You caught that, huh?
Dude, everybody caught that. He was the only one speaking to a group of 7 people.
I played Santa one year.
I sure am glad we learned about the guy playing Santa Claus when Bella was young, or I might not have given a that he's gonna die. See, Spider-Man, even Bella Swan uses Google over Bing. Bella uses the internet to find a book containing information instead of using the internet to find the information itself. You know, a remake of I Spit on Your Grave might be appropriate right now. Yeah, Edward looks pretty scary. I'm sure 4 rapists would instantly back down from a fight because he's staring at them. Sure, save Bella from rape, but almost kill her while driving.
You don't know the vile, repulsive things they're thinking.
I'm pretty sure Bella knows the vile, repulsive things they were thinking. They weren't trying to recruit her for the basketball team. Forget the rapists. I want to know what vile and repulsive things Jessica and her friend are thinking.
Just examine the body.
He died?
I'm all out of to give about the guy who played Santa Claus that one time. Bella doesn't take her Indian vampire book with her into the police station, but you can be sure she's going to have it later when the plot calls for it. The police chief leaves his computer and desk lamp on overnight, wasting taxpayer dollars.
Cold one.
Bella Googles cold one and somehow doesn't end up with a page full of Budweiser results. In general, cold ones live in these vast countries and this one very specific part of North America. Sure, if I'm worried about vampires in the Pacific Northwest, I go straight for the information about Egypt. Bella's research into vampires is way more interesting than the actual story she's in. These traits describe LeBron James, not vampires. Okay, everyone in the whole school would just assume they're about to go have sex.
Like you're from a different time. You never eat or drink anything. You don't go out in the sunlight.
Yeah, but this kind of diagnosis is why people always think they have a crazy disease after logging into WebMD.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful. This is the skin of a killer, Bill.
Dude, you thought she was going to find your diamond-encrusted chest disgusting? Seriously?
I wanted to kill you. I've never wanted a human's blood so much.
I'm here. I trust you.
Geez, what does it take to turn this girl off? Look at the top of her head. It's clearly sunny. He's even wearing sunglasses for f***'s sake, so why isn't he sparkling right now?
I'm breaking all the rules now anyway.
Well, Edward did say something about breaking the rules. Might as well throw the plot's rules out the window, too.
These two go from rain-soaked to completely dry again within the same conversation. And they're wearing the same outfits, so don't go giving me that it was different days bull.
My family, we think of ourselves as vegetarians. Because we only survive on the blood of animals.
I know what Edward is saying, but he basically defined the antonym of a vegetarian to explain how the Cullens are like vegetarians.
Is it really necessary to use your super speed here?
What did you expect? Coffins and dungeons and moats?
Ideas to make the whole series better passed off as a joke.
She already ate.
Well, that seems like a reasonable reaction. Isn't this where Ferris tried to lower the mileage on Cameron's dad's car before it plummeted down below?
No bed?
Jeez, I guess we know what's on her mind.
You better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
Did he just say Spider Monkey?
So Bella's over here looking bored while Edward plays the piano, but then somehow shows up right next to him mid-note between cuts?
Looks like your friends are flagging you.
Nobody would butt dance in the window to embarrass their friend if that friend's dad was the chief of police. The real special effect of this movie is the one where Bella's screaming is invisible.
I'm sorry.
It's times like these when I see supposedly 16-year-old Bella in her panties that I remember that Edward is over 100 years old. This is exactly what Bram Stoker had in mind when he wrote Dracula. Why the f*** is Carlisle sliding? The ball's in the outfield. The outfielders are too busy smashing into each other. Run home, Carlisle. Get your head in the game. This dude totally and obviously jumps on a trampoline. Alice is getting rocked. Team Edward needs to get a relief pitcher.
My monkey man.
This movie is entirely too fascinated with monkey analogies.
Alice can tell the future, except for when 3 bloodthirsty vampires are going to show up.
He's got unparalleled senses, absolutely lethal.
So why is he so easy to kill then?
Like him in my 300 years.
Thanks for that much-needed exposition about how long you've been a vampire.
Edward shuts this trunk twice.
Bella, Alice, and Jasper have made the 25-hour drive from Forks, Washington to Phoenix, Arizona in like a couple of hours. Let's see, these vampires sparkle in the sun, they play baseball, and have reflections. Are we sure these are vampires and not just someone you meet in an after-hours club on ecstasy?
Action.
Is there a website for vampires to watch blood-sucking porn? I guess Victoria took the night off. I mean, what could possibly go wrong when James decided to meet Bella all by himself at this creepy school for Enter the Dragon students? Edward kills James in 2 minutes flat. For a supposedly lethal vampire that Lorette has never seen in his 300 years, James is a total pussy.
Try to suck the venom out.
What's odd is that they're not talking about the vampire venom. They're just talking about the natural venom that flows through Kristen Stewart.
With this setup, everyone's prom photo has a line of other prom couples in the background behind them.
They got Radiohead to agree to a